Most of us think that if we had Superman's powers, we'd do good. Sure, that might be true, but maybe that's only true for a while, until you have an off day, until someone hurts someone you love, until you get angry, until you start drawing new lines in the sand, rationalizing that what you did was necessary.
When does a man's obligation to those around him exceed his obligation to himself?
I'm not gonna lie, gang. I'm being Superman all day and every day until I gotta fight Doomsday, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I'm checking out, bro. You want me to fight Doomsday? Listen, I can do petty crimes, yada, yada, yada. Doomsday? Whoa.
In his rage, Superman shows restraint, power tempered by mercy. That's
Crying like a bitch is what I would say. But it's a new me, gang. We finished in 2025, and my whole lifetime being optimistic and a good person. All positivity, fellas.
Boring.
Except for Gooners and Namor mains and Scarlet Witch mains on Marvel Rivals. Y'all can all burn in hell. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with another banger. Huh? Who? Cause y'all heard me, bro. I said I'm back with another banger. A reaction for y'all boys, man. Hey, man. Say, man. Hey, bro, look. I just got done watching the new Superman movie, and bro, that movie had me feeling so many type of emotions, gang. All positive ones. It's so goddamn peak, bro. That movie is so good, gang. It's so tough. The cinematography was dope. The fucking cameos, the references. I'm not gonna spoil nothing. Don't you worry. I'm not gonna spoil nothing. I'm not gonna be an asshole. I'm not gonna lie. But if you know, you know, Cuddy. Lex Luthor in this movie is so goddamn perfect as Lex, Cuddy, because I love to come. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not gonna dogpile on the Zack Snyder Man of Steel movie. It was cool. I didn't really give a fuck. It is what it is. But, bro, this movie, the Superman movie, felt so much like a comic book, gang. And as a fucking nerd, I loved it. I ain't gonna lie. I loved it, bro. I loved it. So today, we're gonna keep that ball rolling. Keep that momentum going. Why Superman is the perfect hero by my man Super Frame. I'm excited. So with that being said, fellas, let's get straight to it. Lock in.
Hey, buddy.
Eyes up here. Oh, that movie was so goated, bro. I love Soups.
There's something strange about Superman stories, don't you think? A paradox, a contradiction, if you will.
Okay.
He's the world's most recognized, beloved, and iconic hero by far. And yet people say he's hard to write.
But I don't think he's that interesting.
Wait, hold on. Why the fuck does he have rainbow powers? Superman makes the kids gay! Dude, I remember Superman back then had crazy powers. I remember he had like super ventriloquism or some shit. And he can also make mini forms of himself. Yeah, pre-Crisis Superman was fucking stupid, dude. Holy.
I don't like Superman that much.
Look at that ugly ass kid, bro.
I hate this motherfucker.
Why?
Damn.
He's too powerful, too perfect, not relatable.
He's always powerful.
Superman is objectively a boring character.
One of the most boring superheroes that has ever been created.
Golly, bro. They treated my man's like 2011 Braun, bro. God damn. I hope you never win anything, Braun. God. That just shows how my man is, how goated my man is.
That's the line they say, right?
No one can hurt him. No one can kill him.
You can't hurt him, so where's the tension? There's no vulnerability in an invincible hero.
But I think he's dumb and boring, so...
Because I've never found him to be interesting.
But that, frankly, is bullshit. But put Superman in the hands of a good writer and watch him soar.
I feel like... Okay, not to cut my man off. Why are you pausing? Shut the fuck up, because it's a reaction video. Suck my dick. But like, bro... I mean, can't you say that with everyone, though? That every superhero is just bad. Like, every, like, I guess superhero is not really mainstream or not really, you know, considered good in the consensus. Isn't that just bad writing? Could anybody be great in the eyes of good writing? I really want to know, is there a superhero or villain that is so fucking dog shit that genuinely no amount of good writing can help him? Like, for example, imagine a superhero that can just enlarge his cock, right? And no other part of his body. He just uses his cock as like a battering ram or some shit. Cause he's like a fucking lineman. Just, you know what I'm saying? And like, could a writer turn that into such a deep and compelling story? I don't know, make him like a fucking OF model or some shit, and like have him go through like body dysmorphia. Low-key, I just cooked right there. What can I say?
Great thing about Superman is even when you can juggle stars, Lois Lane can undermine them with one cruel word. And that was what was powerful about it for me, was the fact that's why we made him even more powerful than ever, because everybody kept saying you can't write a Superman story because if he can do anything, then what conflicts are there?
What's the conflicts?
Emotional conflicts, the biggest ones, the things we all understand.
When writers say Superman is too hard to write for, or fans say he's boring because he's indestructible, they're missing the point. You can't hurt his body? Well, fine. Hurt what matters to him instead. Can't outmatch him in strength? Well, outsmart him. Being indestructible isn't a weakness of the character, it's a challenge for the writer. And when it's done right, really right, it produces some of the most compelling stories ever told. That's what Grant Morrison understood in All-Star Superman. It's why he wanted him to be more powerful than ever. He didn't try to bring Superman down to our level, he lifted us up to his.
My man Super Frame is cooking, bro. What on?
The actual stories are all still about guilt and loss and fear and love and everything we understand, but on an epic scale. So if Superman walks the dog, he walks it past Saturn.
Dude, oh my god, the movie is so good. No spoilers. Ah! Grant Morrison, you goddamn goat.
Wrote a Superman who feels love, fear, hope, and responsibility. He gave him dilemmas and managed to humanize the man of tomorrow, saving a suicidal girl with words, comforting a dying enemy, choosing compassion again and again, even when it hurts. He wrote Superman not as a god looking down on us, but as a man showing us how to be better. He had personality and stood for something. And that's the same instinct James Gunn seems to be following. Not just the iconography, though yes, All-Star's inspiration is showing.
Yeah, clearly. Why they show his bulge? I know, I know it's the red shrugs, but at the same time, god damn, that's my goat. Hey.
It looks like the Trunks have made a comeback, as
yeah, so is the fucking third leg apparently, golly.
well as Crypto and the Superman Sentries. But we've also seen a comeback in terms of the soul of the character. A Superman who smiles, who fumbles, who helps, who inspires. A hero who, as Morrison puts it, puts the man in Superman. A Superman with personality.
Exactly.
Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
Woo! Bro, no spoiler. I'ma spoil a little bit. He saves a fucking squirrel, dude. And it's considered corny and campy, but in my opinion, that's so fucking Superman, dude. Watch, it'll be some nerd. Honey, you spoiled the movie. It's like a 1 second like scene. Go fuck yourself, you fucking dweeb. Loser. Like, bro, it's so Superman. It's so corny. It's so good. He's the man. Dude, that red form is in shambles.
They can be a great people, Kal-El. They wish to be.
I control everything in this town, Superman.
They only lack the light to show the way.
I know there's good in you. You will never control me, Luthor. I love you, Lois Lane.
For this reason above all, their capacity for both.
Until the end of time.
I have sent them you.
See,
dude, I just came everywhere.
When I say Superman is perfect, I don't mean flawless. I mean ideal.
Yeah.
Not because he never makes mistakes, but because he tries every day to do the right thing. He doesn't show us what we are, he shows us what we could be. He's not a power fantasy, he's a moral fantasy, and that's an important distinction.
No.
I have the power to do as I please.
And the responsibility to do what is right. As leader, you serve the people. They don't serve you.
He's strong.
Cook that crooked fraud! Cook her ass, goat!
Sure, but gentle. Righteous, but humble. As much as his aspirational head is in the clouds, his feet is firmly planted on the ground.
Yeah.
He follows a set of values, truth, justice, and the American way, as I'm sure you've heard many times before, but also kindness, optimism, hope.
I'm very optimistic.
These traits are often confused for weakness. To the cynic, these are naive traits, a quick way to get walked over. Soft people shit, right? The cynic views optimistic, hopeful people as naive.
Not naive.
But you
I mean, to be fair, hold on, I'm adding my own 2 cents. I don't know, it's so easy being a cynic, though. It's so easy being a cynic because people are projecting their own, like, you know, fears and shortcomings. Maybe not even past traumas, because I feel like most people drag the shit that they go through sometimes. I don't know, not to demean what they go through, because, you know, you never know what people go through. But at the same time, it only matters. Okay, your past experiences only matters to the extent that how much you let it matter, if that makes sense. I don't think I worded it right, but you get what I'm trying to say. So I feel like it's so easy being a cynic nowadays. And that's why my man Superman is so goated, bro. Everyday optimistic, everyday positive. Ah!
See, they're not weaknesses.
Optimism is not naivety, or naivety. Also, this is a horrifying fucking face. This is Lex Luthor. I've never seen these movies, bro. No, this is dad. Look at the hair.
And here's why.
Well, because naive does imply that you're missing something.
Anyone can be cynical, anyone can be jaded, but it takes courage to be kind in a world that rewards cruelty.
They saw the ugliness of violence as a solution, and it frightened them.
Superman
We're living in a dream world. Good, dream save us.
and knows that he misses something about people. He wants to miss the bad stuff. He wants to see the good stuff.
It frightened me too when I decided to cross that line and do what you do. It's so easy. Anger. Vengeance.
It's easy to be cynical. It makes you feel good, like you have some kind of wisdom that others just can't see.
Yeah, like a fucking IQ superiority, dude. It's like the average Redditor or some shit.
But Superman chooses the harder path every single time.
Why spend
It's the
time
right one.
thinking about all those terrible things when we did good things today and we could focus on those things?
Oh, he's so good!
Let me be very clear. It's not
Bitch, fuck you, Lex.
that
Is what I would say, but now it's a new me. It's now a new me.
Superman doesn't see evil. He sees it all right, but he still chooses to believe in people regardless.
Yeah.
The greatest win pessimistic and negative people have ever had is convincing the world
that Superman was boring and old-fashioned.
Simply being a good man is outdated.
Well, he's always just doing the good thing.
Is because he's, in a way, generic.
Oh, my superhero wouldn't do that. I'm like, you're living in a fucking dream world.
Hey! Cook!
Good.
Dreams save us!
Dreams lift us up and transform us into something better.
But
And on my
Superman
soul!
rises above of society's cynicism. He was raised right. Take the very iconic line from the Reeves Superman movie when Lois asks, "Who are you?" and he replies with a smile,
A friend.
He could have said anything. He could have declared himself a god, a protector, a force of nature, but he chooses the most humble human word possible, a friend. Well, consider one of the greatest Superman moments ever put to TV, his showdown with Darkseid in Justice League Unlimited.
I feel like I
live in a world made of cardboard. I can recite these shits word for word, pussy. Word for fucking word, bro. Damn. I grew up watching this shit. Could they quit playing with me, bro? Quit playing with me, gang.
Always taking constant care not to break someone. To break someone. Never allowing myself to lose control. Even for a moment, or someone could die.
Even in his rage, Superman shows restraint, power tempered by mercy. That's
Crying
not
like a bitch is what I would say. But it's a new me, gang. We finished in 2025, and my whole lifetime being optimistic and a good person. All positivity, fellas.
Boring.
Except for Gooners and Namor mains and Scarlet Witch mains on Marvel Rivals. Y'all can all burn in hell. And all Blitz mains. Fuck Blitz. Fuck Blackbeard as well on R6.
That's discipline. That's character.
Luckily,
I'm not you.
Imagine being able.
Fuck off, man! Damn! Ads always interrupting the good parts, is what I would say.
To build anything just by thinking about it.
Suck my dick.
Meet Base 44.
Cuddy, suck my nuts. Is again. Finish it for me. Come on, you gotta finish it for me. Is what I would say. Hold on. Okay.
and I never will be.
And then I think it comes down to a basic philosophical difference. He believes that the sanctity of life is of the utmost importance.
Yeah.
No matter what. You do not let anyone die. Ever.
You see, this is why it makes stories like in
POV, you successfully rage baited, bro.
Justice or Man of Steel so
Fucking
divisive.
stupid.
When Superman kills, when he snaps, when he gives in to grief and becomes a tyrant, it might feel dramatic, but it also feels like a shortcut, a betrayal of the character.
Exactly.
The point of Superman isn't that he can't feel rage or despair.
It's that he doesn't give in to it. He's a good fucking guy.
He does, and still chooses to be better. To wear a smile for a world that needs it. To be
Talk that talk, Frames, like I'm backing up my one man with facts.
Be a metaphorical duck and let the negativity wash off his back, not a sponge and absorbing the world's cruelty. In a culture drowning in irony, Superman embodies sincerity. He's not outdated, he's not irrelevant, he's not boring, he's rare. He doesn't
perfect.
dominate us, he serves. He works a 9-to-5 job, pays rent, checks in on his parents, and when disaster strikes, he's always there. Not for praise, not for power or glory, but because it's right. You say he's not relatable, I say he's the most relatable of them all. Not because he fails like us, but because
he tries!
Succeeds where we hope we could.
You don't have to figure out whether you're a good person or not yet, and maybe nobody ever knows whether they're a good person.
Yeah.
The important thing is to do good things.
If it had mattered to you, Luthor, you could have saved the world years ago.
Damn. Hey, no more rage bait all 2025, gang. I think we're good now.
In snow-covered tracks, he paves the way so others can walk in his footsteps.
They can be a great people, Kal-El, they wish to be. They only lack the light to show the way.
Because of this, it makes him
this fuck-ass nerd. Nah, I'm playing.
an outlier.
Damn, good day. Looking at him, they about to call him a slur. I don't
He
know.
stands out. He chooses the hard road, the unpaved road.
For this reason above all, I have sent them you.
Restraint over wrath.
This man hit Superman with a fucking crowbar, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, bro.
Compassion over control. And that's what real morality looks like. Not being incapable of evil, but in choosing not to be evil even when you could abuse your power.
What does it mean to be a good person?
Yeah.
Do good things.
That virtue is found in the control of power.
How does a good man live? What is virtue?
So, let me be real with you guys for a moment. I want to ask you something. Be
He
honest.
tells me to go kill myself. Oh.
No BS.
Okay.
I want you to look into your heart and answer honestly. Do you believe you are a moral person?
Let me see. I don't know. Wouldn't that seem kind of vain though? To say that, yes, I am a great person. I'm a good person. Like, I don't go to church every Sunday. I don't donate to charities. I don't. I mean, but also wouldn't that not be like a perfect example though of being a good person? Because in my opinion, like, the word good has been not oversaturated, but overblown to where you have to be seen as like a fucking Superman level being, right? Fucking lifting up buildings, helping old ladies on the side of the road, like the that good. But I feel like people just miss the point of being good as just you doing your thing, handling your business, step by step, trying to be a good person, and still, maybe not succeeding every time, because again, the world kind of like. The world, or not the world, but society itself kind of rewards cynicism. It rewards rage bait. It rewards being a shitty person in order to get ahead or in order to get some monetary gain, right? So, of course, people are going to give in once in a while. It's going to happen. Either they rage bait someone, yada, yada, yada. It's cool for like fucking $20 or some shit for fucking gas money, whatever. But I feel like just trying their absolute hardest day by day by day to become good, to like do the good things. Again, I don't know. I think I'm saying, like, just talking in circles. It's just, I don't know. I think being good is just so overblown, and that people mistake good for being like impossible. I personally think I'm a good person. Not the best. I don't think I'm a saint or nothing. As you can tell from my like a rhetoric and vocabulary, I'm not really I don't think I'm a saint. I'm not next up in line to be like the Pope or some shit. But I think I'm all right. I don't think I'm that bad. And I feel like a majority. Hot take. I actually think people are I actually think a majority of people are born good. I think people are born great. People are born good, like, unironically. Is it naive? I don't think so. I just think, again, people just overblow what is considered good and, like, righteous. People make it seem like you have to be like this Captain America level fucking saint in order to be considered good. When, in my opinion, good is kind of the standard of how we live, because we all know what's right and what's wrong, and people still try to be good no matter what. You feel me? And, like, I don't know. I think a majority of people are good people. I do think so. I just think the world, again, not only rewards bad or cynicism, but it also just highlights it, because it's so easy to notice, like, the cynicism and a rage bait, because that's not what you're used to. Which kind of proves my point. It's not what you're used to, because you're used to people kind of being normal and being good. You feel me? So, I don't know. I think a majority of people are good people. I think I'm a good person. I think I'm all right. Well, let me know. I'm not a good person. I'm an evil guy. Shut the fuck up. Kill yourself.
Most of us would say yes as a knee-jerk reaction, right? We would get defensive, we'd be like, yeah, I'm a good person. Most of us think that if we had Superman's powers, we'd do good. Sure, that might be true, but maybe that's only true for a while, until you have an off day, until someone hurts someone you love, until you get angry, until you start drawing new lines in the sand, rationalizing that what you did was necessary.
When does a man's obligation to those around him exceed his obligation to himself?
I'm not gonna lie, gang. I'm being Superman all day and every day until I gotta fight Doomsday, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I'm checking out, bro. You want me to fight Doomsday? Listen, I could do petty crimes, yada, yada, yada. Doomsday? Whoa. Whoa, nah, I'm playing.
Here's some food for thought. Maybe a good man is not someone who says they're incapable of evil. Maybe a good man, a great man, is someone who is capable of evil, of harm, but understands restraint. Maybe the beauty of Superman is an example of true masculinity, aggression well handled. In the end, Superman is not just a hero, he's a challenge for humanity. A question. He asks us, how good can we be? But the real brilliance of Superman, what truly makes him great, isn't just his power, it's his warmth, his quiet presence, the way he talks to a child with the same respect that he gives a president, the way he listens, not just hears, the way he saves people, not just for applause, but because they need saving. Time and time again, Superman just shows us this unbelievable goodness, the kind that just disarms you, the kind that makes cynics scoff.
We all fall short of his sickening, inhuman perfection.
This goodness is what drives people like Lex Luthor mad.
Insane, yeah.
Lex can't accept that someone so powerful would be so selfless.
Kind, yeah.
It breaks his worldview. It offends his ego.
Next to Superman, even Lex Luthor's greatness is overshadowed.
To Lex, Superman must be hiding something, because if someone like Superman can exist, truly, humbly, and wholly good, then what excuse does that leave Lex?
Oh!
In a way,
cook that fraud frame!
Lex Luthor represents the part of us, part of humanity, that's too bitter to believe in kindness, too jaded to accept hope without a catch.
Yeah, it's like a toxic relationship starting to brew, bruh.
But Superman doesn't need anything from us. He helps because it's right. What I want to land today, what I want you to take away from this video is this. Be the Superman example. Don't let cynicism, your fears, your ego take flight. Instead, offer a calm confidence, a warmth, and a gratitude for those who show you their best. Now, hopefully we've been able to hit the nail on the head here. Maybe that's why so many writers struggle with Superman, because you can't write Superman if you don't believe in the best of us. If you're too cynical yourself to imagine a man who has every reason to rule and still chooses to help. If you're too pessimistic to understand it.
But you're living in a fucking dream world.
Good. Dreams save us. Dreams lift us up and transform us into something better.
And on my soul,
I swear that until my dream of a world where dignity, honor, and justice are the reality we all share, I'll never stop fighting. Ever.
Superman isn't broken. He doesn't need to be reinvented. He doesn't need to be grittier or edgier to be more realistic.
Fuck that, dude, the word realistic has ruined so much. I hate the word realistic. It's not realistic. Shut the fuck up. Maybe to you, Gooner. You nihilistic fuck. You negative Nancy. You bitch. You weak fuck. I hate that term. It's not realistic. It's according to who? You? A Redditor? A bitch? A jobless fuck? I hate that term, bro, as you can tell.
What he needs is to be written with sincerity, with heart. Because in a world constantly shifting, constantly rewriting the rules, Superman stands firm, a fixed point in a chaotic world. A reminder of what it means to be good. He's not just a man in a cape, he's an ideal, a symbol of what we should be striving for, an aspirational figure. And as a kid, I really did not get that. I gravitated towards Batman.
I gravitated towards Goku. I'm not gonna lie, I was the same way. I ain't gonna lie, I thought Superman was boring as fuck as a kid. But as I got older, hey bro, we need Superman more than ever, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
He had more substance, more edges to grip on.
So be Superman then, pussy!
I thought Superman was lame, too square, too clean. But now, as I've gotten older, now I think he's the hardest kind of hero to be. Not because he's invincible, but because he holds up a mirror to our own goodness. So maybe Superman isn't the problem. Maybe we are. Maybe our cynicism is, our constant need to look for the negative. Maybe Superman is the answer, a guide, an example of what we can be. A Superman.
That was peak. That was peak. That was peak.
Hey, buddy.
Eyes up here. But bro, I love Superman. I love Superman. But I want to hammer home the point I was originally saying, because I don't think I worded it right. Are you a good person? I think a majority of people are good. I actually do believe that. Like, unironically, I do. Simply due to the fact that, like, rage and cynicism and conflict are so greatly noticeable. Like, it's so easy to highlight, so easy to like notice when someone's being a dickhead or something, right? Because we're not used to that. We're used to like the normal people just, you know, being normal fucking people, saying good morning, talk to you, like chopping it up with you, yada yada yada. So I think, would that not theoretically prove my point that all people are naturally good or society is good? And again, when I say the word good, I don't refer to like people fucking walking 5 miles to get you some gas or stopping in the middle of the road to like help a family that's like has a car broken. No, because at the same time, people have responsibilities, right? And it shouldn't be on them. They don't really have the power or essentially the power to help do that, right? And I do feel like a majority of people have, if they are given Superman's powers, honestly, I feel like they'd be all right. Maybe not Superman, because again, shit happens. But even then, Superman himself isn't always like there. That's what makes Superman's story so compelling. He does fuck up. He does fail. So, low key, I feel like a majority of people would be pretty good Superman. I ain't gonna lie. Except like, I ain't gonna look. I'm obviously like some racist or some shit. Like, little white supremacy gets Superman's powers. I'm cooked. We're all cooked. Bro, this is so peak. Fellas, check out these original creators, bro. Fuck me, leave me alone. Go check out these original creators, bro. Fellas, I ain't gonna lie. Being a good person is never old-fashioned, bro. You're just a pussy. Like, hey, Cuddy, you're just a loser. Just, But fellas, that's grabbing today's video. But if you like the video, like the video. If you don't like the video, I don't give a fuck. I'm now a Superman fanboy, fellas. I've been shown the truth. I've been I mean, I was always a Superman fan. I'm not gonna lie, but like, it just kind of hits different now with the new movie dropping. But fellas, bye.